It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. I was complaining that I had no shoes till I met a man who had no feet. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Don't curse the darkness, light a candle. The archer who misses his mark does not blame the target. He stops, corrects himself and shoots again. A great man is hard on himself, a small man is hard on others. Teachers open the door, you enter by yourself. As the water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it, so a wise man adapts himself to circumstances. Knowledge without practice is useless. Practice without knowledge is dangerous. Ask yourself constantly, what is the right thing to do? Behave toward everyone as if receiving a great guest. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Do not worry if others do not understand you. Instead, worry if you do not understand others. 3 things cannot long be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Cultivate the root, the leaves and branches will take care of themselves. If you want to change the world, first change your heart. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. Keep it simple and focus on what matters. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Remember, even when alone, that the divine is everywhere. He who cannot describe the problem will never find the solution to that problem. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man without trials. We are so busy doing the urgent that we don't have time to do the important. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help someone else. An orchid in a deep forest sends out its fragrance even if no one is around to appreciate it. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. All the darkness in the world can't put out the light of one candle. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. The hardest thing of all is to find a black cat in a dark room, especially if there is no cat. Expect much from yourself and little from others, and you will avoid incurring resentments. To know what is the right thing to do and not do it is the greatest cowardice. You judge yourself by what you think you can achieve, others judge you by what have achieved. A wise man has dignity without pride, a fool has pride without dignity. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. The more you know yourself, the more you forgive yourself. The virtuous man is driven by responsibility, the non-virtuous man is driven by profit. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. Don't worry if people don't recognize your merits, worry that you may not recognize theirs. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. Every house guest brings you happiness. Some when they arrive, and some when they are leaving. When you are ignorant about something, to know that you are ignorant about it, that is knowledge. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name.